Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're working on my 2005 R1 and today we're going to be fitting a gear indicator to the dashboard. I know what some people think, you know, why do you need it? Well, my other bike's got one and that's an Africa Twin and I really miss not seeing it. So we're going to fit one to this bike and we're going to show you how to do that. I ordered this one off eBay. I know there are some on Amazon. It was just the fact that the ones are out of stock on Amazon, but I will put the link into the description below about this one and where I found it and how much it was. So let's get started and start stripping this down. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is remove the seat cowl. And then we're going to start pulling off the back seat. Two little Allen keys at the rear here. And once that comes off, we can then remove the seat. And then we're going to pull the fuel tank forward. So the thing about this indicator is it will link into the engine loom with a wheel speed indicator and neutral indicator. So now we've got the seat removed, we can just pull out these two little screws that hold on the plastic trims that are underneath the fuel tank. These little trims will just slide to the rear of the bike and then they're off. So not too difficult. Once we've got that off, we can undo the three Allen keys that hold the fuel tank down. There is one on the left hand side, this one here. And then the same one on the other side, and then there's one in the center of the fuel tank as well. Once we've got these off, we can then pull the fuel tank back and prop the fuel tank up so that it won't fall onto our hands. Okay, so having taped up the indicator, because I don't want to scratch the face of it, we're now going to feed up some of this wiring. I haven't plugged it in yet, we'll do that in a minute. I'm going to start feeding this wiring in so we can pick it up onto the dashboard here. So we'll send it down by the frame. And then we'll just go to the other side of the fork leg. So we've brought it up here and I'm going to be mounting it on the side of the clock set on this side. I'm just trying to figure out where the best place to run the loom, where it's not going to be sticking out so much. I don't know whether to run up by the headlight and keep it tucked in that way. I think that's probably going to be the best way because then I can cable tie it to some of the headlight brackets and it's not going to be in the way. So now we can see the actual wires that we're trying to get to. If we look down this side of the fuel tank, we can see the white multi-plug that we're going to plug it into. We've got the brown plug, which we're going to be taking a live feed from, and the clear plug as well, which we're going to be taking a feed from as well. So a bit of a tight camera angle this one. I started off by just rerouting the wires to where I wanted them to go and I'll cable tie these in a bit. So the white plug was the first one we done and you just unplug it and then plug these two block connectors into the sequence. Then we had to take the live feed. Now this is going to be using the brown wire from the brown plug, a little bit tricky to get to, and then engaging the Scotch lock to the brown wire. Can be a little bit fiddly. I'm not a big fan of Scotch locks, but it seems to do the trick and it seemed to be okay. Once you've got the brown wire in, you will then insert the red wire and then crimp the Scotch lock. This will then in turn pinch the wires together, and then don't forget to then close up the cap to stop it coming loose. So this is a close-up of all the wires done. You can see the white multi-plug is done, the brown wire is Scotch locked to the red live, and we've done exactly the same with the lighter grey wire and the green wire are scotch locked together as well. So now we have to program the system. A little bit of a palaver, and it wasn't really accurate to what the instructions were telling me to do. But with the bike running, you'll work your way up the gears. Every time it flashes quickly, it will then tell you to change into the next gear. It was telling me to go neutral every time, so I was just stopping the back wheel, and this seemed to work. Once I'd got the neutral, it then went to third gear, flashed quickly. It then stopped and went to fourth gear, and so on up the gears. Little bit of a palaver to figure out how to do it, because the instructions just weren't really the same as what the actual bike was trying to do. But we got there in the end, and yeah, once it flashes quickly, shift up. So there we go, all fitted, all done. I hope this video has really helped. Not bad of a fitment. Probably the fiddliest thing is getting the wires up to come up by the engine casing. But yeah, not too bad. Hopefully it'll help. I hope this video has been a bit of help for you guys. If there's any issues, please hit a comment. And if there's anything you'd like to see me do, a bit of maintenance or stuff like that, again, drop a link in the comment. If you've liked this video, please hit that subscribe button and look at some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching.